Okay, y'all, so I am back with another video about a beginner lash tech. So I've been lashing for about 6 months, and the question that I always get is, how do you start your business so fast? So basically, you have to gain clientele first. You know, I see a lot of lash artists, their prices are like $100 and they don't have no clients. Like, for one, specifically, if you are a starting lash artist and everything, you need to start your prices a little bit lower. This is what I do, or this is what I did. Start your prices a little bit lower so people can, you know, you can gain more clientele. Once you gain more clientele, you can practice on them, do everything that you need to do. But while you're charging off the bag, you just started your prices, you're charging $100 and your work is not even that good. Y'all got dog hair on me. Your price is not even that good. You're not going to gain any clientele. So basically, I would say always start your prices off a little bit lower. You gain clientele, everybody sees it. If you're looking for lash models and everything, honestly, I would prefer to make it free if you're looking for lash clients, because a lot of people I'm starting to see, they are charging for lash models. Like, you know, hey, I'm looking for lash models. I see it on Facebook and Instagram all the time. Hey, I'm looking for lash models. It's a $30 fee. Why are you charging a $30 fee for somebody to be a model? If you're looking for a model, you know, I feel like it should be free already and you just do what you need to do. But I don't know, the generation is very different these days. But first things first, always start your prices a little bit lower, you know, like, don't come off the back charging $100, $200. I see somebody that had they had a lash removal for, I think it was $45. Why are you charging that much for a lash removal? That's how I know, like, it's just too much going on. It's just too much going on. So as a beginner lash artist, the things that you need to focus on is working on your mannequin every day. Make sure you are lashing on your mannequin every day, watching YouTube videos, you know, looking at other lash tech pictures and what they do. That's what I personally still do now, even though I've been lashing for about 6 months, but I still do it now just to see, you know, like, I don't know, like, it's just like you have to study it, you know, like you have to study it, and there's no such thing as not getting better at your lash work. Like, you can always get better at everything that you do, like, literally. So number one, always work on your lash mannequin. Always every day. That's how you get better. Without practice, you don't get better. Working on your lash mannequin. 2, looking for lash models. Have your prices about $50 for a classic set, $50 for all sets, whatever. People, I don't know why, but people love to literally people love to shop with people who prices are low, even though, like, the work not may be good or whatever. They're like, oh, it's, you know, it's cheap and it's lashes and stuff like that. That's fine. That's fine. You know, you can go ahead and take some clients. Don't worry about the time. Don't worry about how long it takes. You know, you sit here doing your lashes for $50. Like, that's cheap as hell. So no complaints, whatever. I wouldn't say always make sure you put your duration down, but also just let people know you're a beginner lash artist. Like, it's always good to tell people, oh, hey, I am a beginner lash artist, I just started, or whatever. Or if you don't want to tell people that, that's fine, but just make sure, you know, like, you have enough practice. That's what I'm gonna say. If you think you spend like 4 hours on clients or whatever like that, you know, just keep practicing, because over time it's gonna get quick. Because for one, you're a beginner lash artist. You don't know which, like, you know what you're doing, but, you know, like, you need to get better with it. You need to get better with placements, isolation, picking up, you know, picking up your lashes and dipping into the glue and putting on your client. Like, you need to get better with doing all that at the same time. So over time it gets better with practice. Okay, so after that, I would say the next thing is, as a beginner lash artist, that you need to focus on is, let's see, not graduate, like, prices is always the thing, but you need to make sure you're promoting every day. So let me just add a little bit more onto the last thing, because I just thought about something. Like, when you are a starting lash artist, just, you know, like, if you feel like your work is good, always be confident in your work and stuff like that. But if you feel like you need to fix something, this one, don't be a perfectionist all the time. Like, being a perfectionist all the time, it is helpful, but sometimes it's not. Because if you're sitting here being a perfectionist on your lashes and stuff like that, you're never going to get done. Like, you're never going to be finished with anything. So always make sure, you know, like, you can be a perfectionist, but don't just try to sit here and perfect it too much to where you're sitting here spending 4 or 5 hours on somebody's lashes. So that. Another thing is, oh my God, another thing is promotion. Always make sure you're promoting your stuff everywhere you go. Like, even though now, you know, I've been lashing for 6 months, and, you know, like I said, I started with 2 clients in April. Now it is November, I'm lashing over 100 clients. Always make sure you promote your stuff every day. Like, nobody's gonna know you if you're not promoting your stuff. I don't care if you got 1 million followers, you still need to promote your stuff every day, because people need to know what you're selling. And, you know, like, selling and buying, like, that's what it is. People need to see your work. Like, it's always new people on the internet every day. Somebody might not have caught your work or whatever. Like, you need to be promoting your stuff every day. I would say 3 times a day. In the morning, at a decent time. Don't be, you know, on the internet at, you know, 12 in the morning sitting here promoting your business. It is some people on the internet at 12, but it's just peak hours of the internet that you have to promote your business in. It's in science and stuff like that. That's how views and stuff go up, you know. Nobody's sitting here posting at 1 in the morning. Don't do that. So post it like, you know, 8 in the morning, 9 in the morning, 10 in the morning, something like that. Next, noon, 2 or whatever, and make your last post at like 6. That's really it. Like, posting at 12 and 1 and 2 and 3 in the morning at them times of hours, it's giving no. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's a business. You're running a business. So make sure you are literally sitting there promoting your business at a reasonable time. You know, at a certain time you should. You can still be on your page, but posting and stuff like that, that's not good. Another thing, as a beginner lash artist, I know everybody always be like, DM to bug, Always make sure you have a website that somebody can book with, because if me personally, like, let's just be honest, you know, we keeping it 100 with each other. If I see on somebody's page that says DM to book, I'm not clicking on your page. I'm sorry, because I'm not finna sit here, yeah, your work look good, but I'll just go find somebody else that I can go to the app and do it. Like, I don't want to sit here and be like, oh, you know, I'm really trying to book an appointment, which you have available, That's just too much. It's not being professional. So to be professional, have a booking site. Like, literally get a little, it might be $15 a month. That's nothing. Have a booking site. And then there's some people that be like, I just want to see who my client is, whatever. Just put a booking site up there. Like, nobody's not finna be going back and forth, DMing you, all that stuff. Like, it's not giving professional. And then, as a beginner lash artist, with the price thing, your deposits, it's always good to have a deposit, because, you know, you can make sure you secure the spot, or they can secure their spot when they are booking with you. And also, you can make sure your client is coming, because you like, okay, I got the deposit, $15 deposit, $10 deposit, whatever the case is. I would say always have your deposit like $15. It's not too high, it's not too low. It's $15. Some people be like, they're skeptical that, you know, their clients might not come, so they charge a little bit more, they charge a little bit less, or they don't charge deposits. But baby, you need to make sure they're coming. So I would say charge like a $15 deposit, whatever. Charging $20, $30, half. I've talked to a lash artist, and she was charging half of her service to her clients to make sure they come. That's not good. Yeah, I talked to her about that. Good, I gave her some guidance, but charging half, that's no. Like, we're not running a photo shoot. You don't need to sit here and pay half. Now, if you want to do that, that's totally fine, but I wouldn't recommend, because if I send somebody page, I'm looking for a lash artist. This was like a little minute ago. I'm looking for a lash artist. I see she wants what is it? She wants full price for all her clients. All her clients she wants full price. New clients, you have to be what did she say? You have to come to her a good 4 times to be a certain client or whatever, but you know, you have to pay full price. I'm not paying no full price. I'm back to the lashes. I need a deposit first. Like, what if I don't like it? Like, whatever the case may be, whatever. Hey, do what you do. Take in certain types of payments. Cash App, no. Why are you using Cash App for a business? Everything is supposed to be professional. Like, you need to make sure your clients are still coming back. You need to make sure your clients are still coming back. Retention, you need to make sure your retention is good. As a beginner lash artist, that's how your clients keep coming back. This here is like so foolish and funny. You need to make sure your clients are still coming back. Retention, customer service, customer service, customer service, customer service. Customer service needs to be number 1. Always make sure your customer service is good. If your customer service is not good, your clients won't be coming back to you. I'm just letting you know on some real stuff. Make sure you are professional. If you don't know how to be professional, you need to look up professionalism. You need to look up all them things of running a business. Don't be unprofessional, because if you be unprofessional, let me tell you one thing. People talk. If you're not being professional and you're sitting here being unprofessional, got an attitude with your clients, you know, being rude, not responding back. You know, I understand, like, sometimes I don't respond back either because I be busy. You know, I don't be sitting here responding back to everything because I can't. I'm just one person, but when I can, I do. But, you know, on some weird stuff, like, just be professional. Like, don't be on no weird stuff with your clients because, excuse me, people talk. And when people talk, it's giving no. It's giving no. So just always make sure you're professional, because one thing can lead to another. Somebody can bash you on Instagram, Facebook, whatever the case, and word goes around. Make sure you always are professional with your clients, you know. And always, if you have a policy, make sure you write down a clear policy and everything. And also with your policy, make sure, you know, like it's just clear. Like just make sure it's clear. Just think of everything that you will want if you're going to a lash tech, or, you know, to get your lashes done and stuff like that as a beginner lash artist. Always make sure your policy is clear and realistic. Everything needs to be realistic, you know, when you're a beginner. Like, as a lash artist in general, make sure everything is realistic. If nothing's not realistic to you, how's it gonna be realistic to somebody else, you know? Always make sure that you are, like, if you was wanting to book with somebody, make sure you're that person that somebody will want to book with. Like, let's just keep it honest, you know. Like me, start doing lashes. I'm not gonna go to somebody that's sitting here charging $40 for a deposit, ma'am. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. I don't know, but I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. $15 deposit. Okay, cool. That's it. Whatever. Sometimes, you know, you don't have to have your location on there, but if somebody asks you, you know, you can go ahead and provide that to them. But always be professional. Like, I took a consumer experience course when I was in college about professionalism. Always be professional. Like, I'm not saying you have to go to college to learn these things, but just be honest with yourself. Another thing as a beginner lash artist, always make sure you are stocked up on everything that you need. Making sure that you have everything you need, you know, like, and don't be cheap with yourself. If you always be cheap with yourself, you're not gonna go ahead and get better. Make sure, you know, you try out new products and materials and tweezers and glue and everything. Just try, and lashes, like, make sure you try a lot of stuff and just find out what works best for you. Like I always say, what works best for someone else might not work good for you, but just find out what works best for you. Get, you know, like, just be free with it. Like, this is your job, you know, like, you can do what you want to do. And for the people that's becoming full-time and want to become full-time, I promise, these are all the things that I have done, I have learned myself. what somebody would tell me, but it's fine. Cause you always gotta learn some things on your own, you know, like you can get a rule book, but you have to read the rules. So with that being said, you know, some people might comprehend easier than others in the lash industry, whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, the things that I'm telling y'all is what I've learned personally. You know, I'll probably add up a couple more videos about some new things that I learned with y'all. Like, you know, like it's no hatred. Like it's enough money for everybody to make. And at the end of the day, I want to see everybody win. That's it. It's free game, free lash game. But all the things I've said, making sure products is good, all that, promoting your products, marketing, making sure your marketing thing, that's another thing, thank you. Making sure your marketing thing's good. It's always good to get like a graphic designer or somebody that can go ahead and make, like, you know, make your stuff pop out good. Don't be cheap. Don't be trying to, I'm trying to save some money and, you know, like, do this myself. Don't do that. You know, you can go ahead and hire somebody to do that. Make it quick, simple, and easy. Like, and certain people have the eye to sit there and make your stuff pop. Like, that's what they do. Certain people do certain stuff, you know. Don't be trying to sit here and make them posters yourself and you know, it looked like you made that off of, you know, Snapchat. Don't do that. Get somebody, hire somebody to do that. You know, it's not a lot of people that sit here and charge an arm and leg for it, but make sure you hire somebody to do that for you. Like, it's always good to just invest in your business. Always invest in your business so it can get better. That's it. Marketing, branding, professionalism, prices. Honestly, if you really follow all those steps and practice it on your mannequin every day, if you follow all them steps, I promise there is no reason why you should not be a successful lash tech. Like, that's all it takes. That's it. But what you have to do, another thing as a beginner lash artist, is you're not gonna get clients every day. You're not. But you have to be practicing on your mannequin every day. You have to be promoting your stuff every day. That's how you go ahead and get more clients. That's how, you know, your business grow. If you're not doing it every day, like, nobody's gonna notice you. Like, you think clients gonna come from out the air? Like, where they at? Where they at? They're not. You have to be promoting your stuff, okay? If you're not promoting your stuff, nobody's gonna know about you. Make sure you're promoting your stuff, your marketing, everything, all them things that I'm telling y'all about. Like I said, I lash over 100 clients a month. I've been lashing for 6 months. That's it. And it haven't even been a full year. Like, I'm trying to give y'all game, free lash game, like, on some real stuff. Everything, that's everything that y'all need to do. Follow everything that I said in this video and just do it. Just do it. Leave some comments. Leave some comments and stuff below and let me know, like, how your lash journey is going and what you feel is the hardest for you, you know, as a lash tech. And ask yourself also, after watching this video, have I done all these things while I'm a beginner lash artist? Like, have I done these things? I want my business to grow. I want my lash, you know, I want to be a successful lash artist. Have you done all these things that I said in a video? But yeah, subscribe, like, share this, post this on your page, post this on your Instagram, post this on your page, post everywhere, like, on some real stuff. Like, let's just win. Like, let's just win together. But yep, I'll see y'all next time.